What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Kyle.
What's up?
Who got 4th place. He was almost top 3, but unfortunate tiebreakers.
I bricked in twice in the last round, and so I finished X1 instead of XO. And
and you got paired down, so that didn't help you either.
Yeah,
so.
I got paired down, and I finished XO1 because we just bricked twice.
Damn, that's unlucky. But yeah, let's get into this broken deck. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we're playing Mekk-Knight Invoked today.
Oh God, yes.
New week, new deck.
New week, new deck.
Hey man,
yes, sir. I like it though.
Yeah, I've been playing Mekk-Knight Invoked for forever. I've been playing Alistair since it came out in 2017. So it's one of my favorite engines and cards. So I always go back to it.
I'm the one that hashtag borrows it too.
You always borrow.
Just know when I'm playing Invoke, I was hashtag borrowing it from this man almost every time. So
up until like last month.
Yeah, until I started slowly picking some stuff. I'm still missing a couple cards, but we're slowly getting there.
So let's get into it. So we start off with the boy Alistair, 3 of them. Standard, you just gotta see them. Shoutouts to Armin, for the Germans.
Armin's nice.
Yeah.
He likes this deck too. He's religious with this deck.
Yeah, and then for Mekk-Knights, it's a pretty heavy count, I think. So we have 3 purple, 3 blue, Shifty Boy, and the Yellow Star. This is actually good, really good this format, because you can use it to force like Backrow, like Conquistador and stuff, but before you start like your full like OTK combo, because you summon like this and you put it in grave, or you like discard it, or like if they make you go first, you can like discard like a Mekk-Knight for Makaba, and then this is live to force their Backrow. So plus it's just an extra name for your blue skies to search. So because no one's respecting Mekk-Knights this format because no one's expecting it.
Exactly.
So you drop this and go search 3.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they scares people.
That you saw them that shit when they say search 3, like hold on, brother, we're stopping that.
Yeah, also because the OTK combo needs Alistair plus any extra body, so you just put so those guys are just extra bodies. So
so Mekk-Knights are easy extra bodies.
Yep, and then for hand traps, there are a chunk of them. 3 of these Ash cards, 3 of these Bell cards.
Oh God, yes.
This card's really good this format against Drytron and Eldlik. 2 of these Valor cards because Halka Fibrex combo. And then 2 DD Crow for this Eldlik and Drytron and stuff. And Dinosaur. This really is good against Dinosaur. There's a chunk of that here.
There's a big chunk of that here.
Yeah. But Bell's really good this format. I really like it.
I like that card too.
It's also a tuner that goes to your graveyard.
Yes, sir.
So all you need to put 8,800 damage on board is Alistair, an extra body, and in any way to put a tuner in grave.
That's not hard.
And that's
hand traps everywhere.
And that not only is a game, but it's a game that plays around every hand trap the Lancia.
So Lancia's the only god card anyway versus.
Yeah, and then the last monster is Thinker Tops.
On an array Mekk-Knight.
Yeah, basically. I summoned him to link summon today to OTK.
Jesus Christ!
So and then spells, we have our 4 other Alistairs. I mean, I miss having more terraformings, but this card probably should be at 1. But
it has to be at 1.
But I miss playing 12 Alistairs. Okay.
Fair enough, but that card's changed.
I don't play the set rotation with this in mind because if you need Meltdown, you don't want to give your opponent mine. There's no other good field spells to play in the deck. Because you have your opponent mine, and then you make monsters, and then they flip the mine, and now your Makaba has to negate that.
And now you're just like, oh no.
Then I play 3 Invocation.
Horror stories with that today.
So there's a game I activated Desires, banished all 3.
Jesus Christ! Against Kyle, of course.
I still won that game.
That's crazy.
And then in the last round, my bricks where I opened all 3 of these both games.
They were too nice looking.
Too nice looking.
That was the one. They were too good looking, brother.
Just fucking.
They look great, but when
they look amazing.
When you can't normal
they're double sleeved for a reason, but. I just drew them all 3. It's just like, man, this isn't playable. And it came with like Toad plus 4 Backrow. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that feels bad.
Yeah, and then I still play 3 Desires because we're not a coward in this deck.
We're going for it, right?
You just gotta see cards. And then for more draw power / interesting things, I played 3 Talents.
Oh God.
So they ask your Alistair or like your Mekk-Knight or Valor you or Gamma you or whatever. You just do this. I used a Book of Moon, which in my side deck to bait a negate, to bait Pankratops against LK today, so I could activate this and take his Dolka.
Jesus Christ.
So I could, so he couldn't use hand traps or conductor to interrupt me, and I killed him. It was fantastic. This card being change of heart is insane, and I love it.
Yeah.
That's like, I use that more than the draw effect today. Just take your monster.
That's because you're trying to kill.
Yep.
They're never living.
Then I played the one Call by the Grave. I'm just trying to protect my Alistair if I can. And I played...
Oh god, yes. We're happy.
True Storms and the Duster.
The new addition to Mekk-Knights, baby.
Yeah, this card is good. Every time I saw it and I use it, I won that game.
Except for against
I didn't draw it against Trap deck. You know. But
that was a good matchup for him.
Thank God I opened 3 fucking invocations.
No, luckily for him, Alistair was dead. Invocations were trash.
Yeah. That's a 40 card mate.
Nice. Very consistent then.
Yes. Then extra deck is super simple. So Omrage, Secure Gardna. I'm not playing Artemis. I don't think you need it for the deck. You could play it. It could be your flex spot that I'm playing something else over. But I just don't think you need it because Omrage is good because it gives you access to fire and lets you play around Conquistador.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, and like you only make this if you're going first. You don't need it if you're going second. So next up we play for Link 2, the Alistair Link, which this is used for the OTK to combo to play around DD Crow because you make this and put it in your grave. So even if they have Crow, you have this and Alistair in grave.
They can't stop at all.
Hida, so OTK even through Ash because you make Omrage and then this and you steal their Ash and get to make this next card. I'll help.
Cheating ass card.
And then you summon your Veiler and then you kill them. Then Cross Sheet because it's very good in this deck and it's your kill combo.
Yeah.
So. And then for Lake 3s, I played this and this because sometimes there's not enough spells for this to make this, and it's your level 3. It's your Lake 3, and then you make Accesscode anyway.
Yeah.
And then Accesscode. Because that card's cheating.
This kills. That is.
Yeah. Then my flex spot, I played Dingirsu because this is an altitude 2 Dragoon that it also helps play around things like Conquistador and stuff because you can like summon this with like a Mekk-Knight with 2 Mekk-Knights or like this and like a Goides because a Goides is level 8 and play around their Conquistador pops on your access code and things like that. So it's good.
Yeah, Purple and Indigo are level 8s too. That's very easy.
Yeah, Indigo, Purple, and
Yellow?
And a Goides is level 8, which a Goides is this fusion.
God, yes, I like this card too.
German.
Oh yeah.
I'm slowly trying to get the whole deck German. So if people have swaps, help me out. Help. Then I played this. I never summoned it, but in theory it's good against like Drytron because you make this going first and they have to play on 1 monster effect and they can't do that.
Yeah. And they can't kill it.
But you need like Crow or an Alistair or like 2 Alistairs to make this. So I play 1 Purg for killing people. And then 2 Mechabud, just in case you're kind of grinding. As all the fusions, that's the whole extra deck.
Oh God, yes.
And it's very good. Side deck. I love this card this morning. I'm playing 3 Typhoon.
I like this card.
It's good. Like you can see it against anti-spell and order and not auto lose to it. You can use this when they Conquistador you as long as you don't have Meltdown on the field.
Yeah.
And then you can just Typhoon in response and just pop it, so they don't get to pop your things and they don't see it coming. Or you can can set this and hit things later. Like this is just a very good card.
No one ever sees Typhoon.
It also works against the Invoke variant of Outlook with like the stall stuff because they activate Meltdown, get Alistair, activate Eldland, and they Eldland search, and you chain this and pop Eldland.
Oh God!
And they don't get the search. I mean, they still dump, but not getting a search is the search is honestly worse than the dump.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because the dump just gets them Golden Lord, while the search can get them an interruption. And you'd rather them just have a Golden Lord which doesn't do anything, then they get the interruption card. So and then I also play 2 Ice Dragon Prison. This is for going first. This card's insane.
It's too good going first.
I used it against Kalos today to take his Cyber Dragon out of his graveyard, and then he couldn't overload Fusion, and then I won.
We're dead after that.
And then 1 red reboot.
We know how that...
We didn't draw it. That happens.
That shit wins you games every time you draw it.
Every time you draw it. Then I played. I decided 3 Book of Moon because sometimes you don't know if you're going first or second. The card is good either. I used this to reset my Alistair after it got ashed, and then I searched again.
Nice. It was lit.
It was absolutely very fantastic.
That's brilliant.
I decided 2 Cyclone for Backrow stuff. And then I decided 2 Mystic Mine because I didn't know what else to decide. In theory, you can use it. I never saw it, so whatever. And then I played 2 Kaijus because I was expecting Johnny to be playing with
my Dragoons deck. That thing's cheating when you start popping off. If you ain't got it, you die.
This deck doesn't auto lose 2 Dragoon now, so
yeah. With tactics, I lose.
I'm fine, but just I want those in there.
Just in case.
But yeah, so that's the deck. The combo though for OTK is super simple. So all you need is an Alistair. Any body, we'll just grab a Mekk-Knight that doesn't search at anything, and then this, and then you need a tuner in grave.
So assume a Veiler.
It doesn't matter. It can be Bell. Like this isn't a fusion material, but just a tuner. Like you have hand trapped them at least once.
For sure.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You have OTK because you don't summon this and you search your invocation, and then this. Becomes your
Almirage.
Your Almirage here, and then you set this and you get to summon this, and then these become your
oh god, yes.
Your cross sheet, and then you get to do this, and then you fuse with these, and you get your Makaba, and this triggers to bring back this, and now. This is where the math part of the combo comes in, and like the extra cards in hand, because like if you don't have the spells for Celine between the two of you, you can make Unicorn and pitch something and still do it.
Yeah.
But assuming like Desires, Lightning Storm, Terraforming, Meltdown. And your opponent is playing Dry Charge. There's like
emergency.
There's always spells between. Like it never came up to where there wasn't spells.
Gotcha.
So you could add this back, and now you have Makaba to protect your whole combo after this. If this was purple or blue,
you'd have an
you have the extra body to make this first before this, and that plays around Crow, like on your invocation, but like that happens more times than opening just this, or like yellow as your body. So, and then these, and then from there it's simple. That into Hulk.
Hulk is cheating.
Hulk gets you a Veiler. These become Celine.
Celine effect.
Celine gets you like this, or if you Or, fun fact, she summons from hand too, so if they like have a stop to this, you can summon this.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and then these become
Accesscode. Jesus Christ.
And you gain your attack, and now you have 53 and 25 is 78, drop Alistair is 88.
So they're dead.
And you have 4 pops.
So yeah, you're clearing the board and attacking them for game.
Yep. And it's like, that's like off 2 cards, but like again, you're 100% hand trapping them, and you have like 8 tuners hand traps in the deck.
There's so many.
Or like, depending on your hand, you can summon the Alistair Fusion, fuse, discard your hand trap, search invocation, make your cross sheet, fuse again.
Oh god, yes.
Still kill them. Like, it's super like that. Setup is super consistent. It's just some improvisation sometimes required, depending on what's in your hand. But it's so easy.
It does look super easy.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to think when they're open. You're just like, oh, this is 88.
Yeah,
you're
and
dead.
like between Lightning Storm and your hand traps, they usually don't have much.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't drop a game until the last round today. I 2-0'd everybody.
Invocations.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I 2-0'd everybody until I opened 3 invocations 2 games in a row.
Unlucky. It happens.
Okay, correction. No. I did it to Luke. He got
you in the game.
He got me game 1 because he told me to go first.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. To be fair, he has a go second deck, so it's okay.
I'm not mad. It's like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go first.
He won the die roll.
It's like, okay, and then dinosaurs go burr.
Yeah, they burr.
Tell them what happened against Kyle Lewis.
Yeah, I banished 3 invocations off my desires, and I still won because I summoned a lot of Mekk-Knights.
Mekk-Knight beatdown. That's how you win.
That's all I did there.
All right, man. Shout outs you got, brother.
Shout outs to the Backrow, giving us a place to play. Shout outs to everyone at locals. Like, I just enjoy playing decks. I'm gonna still new deck, new week. Just still go
having fun,
next
man.
week. Next
See,
week we're
next week
still
is
going.
still gonna be spicy.
Yeah, next week
we got something special for next
Yep,
week.
yep.
Even if you don't top, it's spicy.
Again, I'm working on a weird, not weird, but a fun deck for next week.
Yes, sir.
It'll be interesting. We'll see how it does. But shout outs to my brother here for making top 8.
Caleb.
For like our locals points, top 8 here. I missed out on it because I didn't show up for the first 3 months.
You showed up the last 3 months.
You showed up to 5 events. Maybe 6 events.
I know. I
almost snuck in.
showed up to the 5 locals and missed by 2 because
that is how good.
By 2 spaces.
You're so close.
It's fine. It's fine.
This man played nothing but rope. It's how good
He's
you
having
are.
fun. That's how
Fine. I
you
don't give
do
a
it.
fuck.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
how good you
listen.
are.
There's no real events. I don't have to care.
We're playing for
I'm
fun.
just gonna play some fun.
Yeah.
You know?
We love Yu-Gi-Oh. We get to play our fun decks, man.
Yeah.
This is our time.
Yeah.
This is especially
Like-
the time to do it.
Yeah. I like this deck a lot. I'm like honestly, once I'm done with my new deck, new week stuff thing, which will be over in like 2 weeks.
Because he's running out of ideas. Because he's using everything.
Because that'll be 3 months with a new deck every week. I'll probably honestly play this a lot because
Religiously time.
it's really fun. It's really fun. I really enjoyed playing this. I miss this deck a little bit.
For sure.
So, but
All right, man. Well, congratulations on getting 4th. You're almost there. Unfortunate tiebreakers, unfortunate draws, but it happens.
it do be what it do.
Yeah. Till next week, brother. Congratulations. Take it easy, bro.